We in monogamous conversation.
I can't be there with you.
Y'all heard that?
When I was in there, you were
Monogamous conversation.
Now you in there, I ain't there. It's so far today.
We know the situation. We ain't no situation.
No situation. It's a whole situation.
Whole situation.
Whole situation.
Rolling.
All right, we ready.
Hey y'all, hey. How y'all doing today?
Are we
No,
live?
we're not reading the
Oh, we live. Come on, then,
we're not reading
girl.
the disclaimer.
And duh.
I was telling him.
Oh.
Hey.
Y'all take y'all time to read this for a minute because we ain't live.
It's over. Hey, y'all. Welcome to Hot Tea Time. We're back with another one today. We have a great panel today. We are starting with...
I'm Ventarius.
I'm Robert.
My name is Nene.
I'm Asia.
Mellow.
All right, y'all. We here today to discuss some hot topics. Okay, so we're going to start off with the IRS and these current or former employees that's allegedly, well, I guess it ain't alleged.
It ain't no
They in jail for defrauding the federal COVID-19 relief programs like PPP, EIDL, the CARES Act. Got over $1 million. What y'all feel about that?
Well, first of all,
This the employee, right?
I've been saying this from the first day it happened. Leave them folk money alone.
Y'all ain't going to the
Your
penitentiary.
ass is going to jail, and you're going to do day for day.
Period.
Yeah.
And now the time has come that they going to starve at their employees. Guess what the fuck they going to do for the people in the street?
Right. Ain't coming.
Baby, these
They
folks got over
what you
20-some
gonna
years.
do? What you gonna do?
Bad boy.
For you.
They coming
The
for 'em.
pandemic is doing an uplift, girl, and they is ready to get y'all girls out the street.
They coming. They coming.
Oh,
So
y'all
everybody
been
got these
backpacking
PPP
the
Y'all thought
loans.
y'all got away with
And
it.
by
didn't
the
you?
I'm
time-
so glad the Lord directed me not to go that way, because
I
I,
was trying to go.
I did too,
Baby.
girl.
But they, you know.
You know, Lord see fit for you to do what you
But
need
see,
to do.
they didn't come forth when I was trying to do it. So when they came back, I was like, "Don't even worry about it, sweetheart. Don't worry about it."
Okay.
But see, the thing is, they didn't do what they were supposed to do with the money.
No.
If they had
Nobody
did
had
what
a
they were supposed to
job.
do, then they would never
Invest in your
got.
business, invest in something. They
No,
out
it
there-
didn't say invest in your business.
Pay your employee.
It said
boo.
pay your employees.
So I would have been like 30 people name, girl, and paying me 30 people.
So the thing is, you done told these folks, you done frauded the government, first of all. You done told them that you make a certain amount of money and you don't make it. So now, not only do you have to pay that money back, now you got to pay taxes on the money that you never seen.
Period.
So now you in a tax bracket that you done put yourself in and that you never been in.
Right.
So now you're going to pay that money back plus the PPP loan money and whatever else they charge you with.
Their ass going.
Man,
to
the
Yeah,
jail.
they going to the
So
penitentiary.
you playing with, they was playing with stuff that they shouldn't have been playing with.
And
And
now
not,
you gotta go to jail.
it wasn't no 5,000 to,
No, it
you
was
went
over $1
over-
million.
they was,
You
playing
Memphis
with-
girl, I see y'all in Fort
50,000
City, girl. Y'all going.
they going on. So it's going to be a party. It's gonna be a party at church. It's gonna be it's gonna be churches in there. It's gonna be all kind of people in the jailhouse now.
Yeah, they gonna have to sell them Lamborghinis and stuff they
I'm
purchased.
telling you,
Yeah.
I'm talking about this. Me looking like damn. She.
But half them folks that done got the PP loan broke as hell now.
But no, I have seen Maseratis. I have seen Lamborghinis
Yep. More than
around in
$10,000.
neighborhoods that they shouldn't be in.
Hold on,
Get paid.
The
everybody.
motherfucking car costs more than the house in the neighborhood that they were in.
Well, all
So,
these
I'm
folks
trying
got
to figure out-
scat packs and they ain't had nothing.
No job.
Bro.
no
Like
nothing.
3-4 of them got scat packs. I know 2 girls that got business and another girl she got them out. But what?
And they can't put no gas in it today.
But then it's the thing, you got all that money and then think to invest it to make more money. So you spent all your money within a month or two. And then You looking around like, who gonna help me? Nobody.
Cause the girl they got in 2020, I guarantee they ain't got this scat pack no more.
No, they got them.
They
Oh, they just got
They got-
repo.
but-
Everybody I know got a Porsche.
But you know
and all
what?
That shit got repo
Well,
in
let me-
2021.
Let me tell you what happened. Now, when I was at the Benz dealership, when I went and got my car,
Cute
this
car,
guy
cute.
was trying to purchase a G-Wagon. He wanted to put $50,000 down on his G-Wagon. And the man was like, I don't care how much you put down on it. How can you pay for the
for
rest
it.
of it?
Right.
So he was like, your credit don't say that you can pay for this car. So I can't put you in. I don't care how much money you have. If you don't have the money to pay cash for it, I can't put you in this car.
How much
You can give me
car?
over $100,000.
Oh, well, your ass should have got you something else.
But
you
my
coulda
thing
paid
is,
off.
he could have paid cash. He got $50,000.
You can go get you a regular car and pay cash for it.
$5,000, girl, get you a nice car.
Yep. So
Dumb bitch, just want to be cute outside.
yeah, and so he wanted to pay $50,000 down on the G-Wagon, but didn't have the means to pay for the rest of the car. So you
And
gonna
so you got all that
lose
coin, you couldn't pay nobody make you no
$50,000.
check
So you
stub.
gonna drive this car around. The check stubs didn't matter. It was the credit part. So you were gonna drive this car around, and then when it's time to pay for it, you weren't gonna be able to afford to pay for it. Because the car note's still gonna be high if you put $50,000 down on it.
You got him a CPE.
We're gonna move on, nigga.
It's
Putting them on guys.
There's many ways to do things, you know.
All right, we gonna go.
Use your mama credit.
Oh, okay. So we,
Production.
production is out of whack today. I don't know what's going on, but we gonna move right on along.
I have another story for that to go with that. I pressed print and he cut the print off.
Oh, it was too loud over there.
Nah, I didn't
Well,
give
just
you-
tell me what it was.
I ain't
What
give
was
you
Got
no
the girl
drug.
to- I got 21 years for stealing $1 million from the IRS.
Yay!
Put a picture of her.
That's the girl we talked about last weekend.
You
Let's
talking
see
about
what
what's her
talking about.
name?
He finna pull up.
What's her name?
Let me see that girl.
Oh,
Oh,
you
it's
moving
coming
the
out
camera.
now.
You over
Uh-oh.
the camera, Joy.
It's on its way, y'all.
Oh, a ratchet.
She from Memphis?
Okay.
Her name is Rashida. She said she the queen of IRS tax fraud.
Well, that bitch should have bought her a better wig than that. I don't know what's going on with her.
And that
Girl,
big
that
fake
wig
ass-
is so good.
That big fake ass charm.
Hey.
Okay, so
And you got a white beat on.
Shut up. I thought that was.
so this the part. This the part. So she done frauded all this money, and what's she doing now?
In prison for 21 years.
In prison for 21 years.
Yeah, I
So,
hope you
my whole
put
thing
something
is,
in the wall
if they're
somewhere.
taking
Yeah, she got $3 million from him.
Damn.
And then they said she got much. From what they
What's her
got,
name, baby?
Her name is Rashida Wilson.
Rashia.
The friend she
Where
had
she
got that
from?
money, we would have
Right.
got something
And
together.
they said she got 3 children ranging between 2 to 12.
They better be straight, even though she in jail.
Girl, all that
they
money.
done freeze that money.
She was smart. That money wasn't never been able to be thrown.
Exactly.
They been somebody wild.
Man.
Ain't got me.
Okay, moving right along. We're gonna talk about it's the relationship question of the day is it possible to be in a relationship with someone if you're not sexually satisfied or if they're not adequately equipped? Okay. Y'all heard the question? Did nobody hear the question?
Read it again.
I'm gonna read it again.
We was,
Is it
distracted.
possible to be in a relationship with
Motherfucker
someone if you're not sexually satisfied or if your partner isn't adequately equipped?
Well, personally, I'm going to say yes. You should. If it depends
I'm up in time.
on what.
Mm-hmm.
It depends if you really in love with them.
How you gonna be in love? Okay. go
You
ahead.
can be in love with a person without having sex with them.
Child, please.
You can.
I ain't
You
reached
can
that
be in love with a
stage of
person
maturity
without having
yet.
sex with them.
I guess when my sex drive slow down, then maybe I could. But my sex drive is bloop.
Well, what if you with somebody and something happened where you can't So you already love them.
And it
You
was
gonna-
fine.
you gonna-
It
you
was
gonna
fine
leave
when
them?
they could,
Right, you gonna
but
leave
now
them?
they can't.
Cheat.
You know I love to eat
I'm sick of.
sausage.
Well, personally, maybe
Yeah, man, I'm kind of upset.
it could be there in different ways. The love can show. You could. The love can be there in different ways.
I don't say the
So,
corn.
The coins.
The
for one.
corn.
Number
You
one.
can pay for my
Number
love
one.
a
But
little
what if
bit.
they ain't got no corn?
It's a wrap.
First of all, you shouldn't have never been there,
all,
cause it's gonna be a wrap in the relationship anyway.
but
It's gonna be a relapse.
I'm sorry, but if you can, I don't know.
It's gonna be a wrap.
If
in
you
the
got
relationship.
me, yeah, you got me.
What that mean?
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. Like the sex can be all that, and how you take care of me, which means mentally, physically, financially, emotionally. If you're not there with me with that part, it really ain't going nowhere. Like you can have everything from here to there, and if you're not working with this right here, and taking care of everything that's supposed to be taken care of, like it's not there. I don't care. It's not there. It's not.
Well, it just, I think it depends on the moment of time you in. Like, as of right now, like, I really don't care about this, that, and all that.
always have.
I'm worried about just me moving forward and doing what I got to do. So, but if you give me the little upbeat, help me move on with what I need from you, and I'm fine with it. But I'm not going to take care of you. But I'm going to get what I'm going to get and keep on going.
Well, personally, I feel that when you actually love someone, it's a lot of things that you will put up with, and a lot of things that you will accept. You know what I'm saying? You'll accept a lot of things if you can do. Y'all got too much shit going on. I can't stay focused over here. I'm trying to pay attention to what's going on this side and the bullshit. Now this camera done shifted. Can y'all please get this shit together? I feel like that is Matthew.
Pull it out.
Fuck his ass.
Yeah, he got on his
Oh,
podcast
yeah.
the cousin preacher.
Oh, damn.
There we
Yeah.
go.
One more. A
One
little
more
more.
time.
Yeah.
There you go. There we all in there.
Right.
Hey, y'all.
All right, y'all.
Yeah.
We had production
Now you gonna do
difficulties.
this.
And now you finna fuck up again.
I am sick of y'all. Every week is something. It's gonna be some heads rolling around here.
Yo, all these motherfuckers going
With
to
these
HR.
pens and the paper.
We're gonna have a meeting after this motherfucking show. All right, let's move on.
All right, moving right along. We're gonna talk about Lizzo versus Kanye West. Baby, they been beefing.
Baby, Kanye beef with everybody.
And it's so
Every
crazy
week.
because I can't understand why somebody could be with somebody when they just tell the truth. Bitch,
He
it's
not
clearly to
beefing,
see
he
that
just
you
said-
obese.
That's all he
So all he
said.
said was she was obese. It's a definite truth to that. So what is the argument,
Hold on,
like,
he
girl?
said-
Okay, no, hold on. So now,
Yeah.
when Amber Rose was about to put out that he was gay, and he hushed up talking about her when him and Kim was together. So how do we do that?
That's not what we talking about. We talking
No,
about.
I'm just saying though, how you attack people. You
And
see
then
what I'm
it's-
saying?
I
And don't
think-
expect somebody to come back with a rebuttal. You know what I'm saying? Stop attacking people. Leave people the fuck alone. But then when they talk about you, then you have a problem with that. Leave
But
the fuck
how
alone.
is stating a fact about somebody being overweight attacked?
That is
If
an
you
attack.
big
She
as
not a
hell
fuck. She
and I-
fat.
Why the
see you.
fuck? Why you got to
That's not
come?
his
Why you got to
opinion.
comment on
It
what
was-
I got going on?
It was in
anyway?
a conversation. He said Lizzo is obese.
He said Lizzo goes to the same train I go to. And he was like, if you find it attractive, that's on you. Which means he don't like no fat ass bitch.
Right. That was his
But it's
opinion.
his own personal opinion. But why did he
Why
say
he
it
speak
on
on y'all?
national TV?
Why he
Because
speaking
he
on it?
can. What do you mean? Like, what's the wrong with it? What's so wrong with that? Everybody talk about him wearing bedazzled flip flops and shit, and
socks,
wearing
looking like a homeless person.
White Lives Matter shirts and shit. So why he can't talk about a fat bitch? That's all he did. And then he didn't even talk about her. He said she obese. She
Like,
big.
he didn't say a lot of negative, because I looked at it like 2 nights ago. It was negative, but it wasn't to the aspect to where, oh, if I was Lizzo, it would really hurt my feelings.
Now
and
what
shit
is
like,
that?
Okay, Kanye said something.
Now what is that? Ain't that obesity?
Yeah, I mean, people.
When she embraced her,
Look at all them dimples and
But
potholes.
see, the thing about it,
Get out of here.
What are you hiding today?
I ain't had nothing.
What you
that
had?
boyfriend is just.
It don't
goddamn
matter.
do rag on.
Right, what is he hiding today with his
Probably
rag on his
this
head?
hairline
No
on this
flaws
motherfucker
and all.
head.
And
No flaws.
okay, the
You wanna
difference
talk about her
between
flaws.
okay, we gonna talk about my flaw, but the difference between me and her, I had man. I'm not finna sit up here and flaunt it if I'm gonna have a problem with somebody to talk
She
about it.
called
I don't
it.
want somebody to
She
talk about
called
it.
for that.
I don't want nobody to talk about it. So therefore, people that seek out to say something about it, it's people that just won't clap because they gonna talk about it. You can't even see
That's
it.
the
Period.
same thing.
But we
I'm
can see
trying
this
to
bitch
figure
fat as
out
hell, and all I said was she
Why
was
do
fat.
you have to call out her flaws and everybody already know? She know her damn flaws. She know
He
she's
was
fat as a
speaking and
motherfucker.
just he
So,
wasn't
the
just
thing
flat
about
out
her-
saying she's a fat
That I-
bitch.
Hold on.
It was in a
The
conversation.
thing about her that I see, her self-esteem is high with her fatness. Like, she don't give a fuck. She love
fat-
who she is as a person.
Well, first of all, it can't change overnight.
Some fat
It
people have
can.
too much
It
self.
can.
You cannot
She can
change
go
being
to-
fat
she
overnight.
can
Because
go
it's
to the
research.
people.
Stop that.
She
You
can
don't
go
know
to the
It still
people.
won't change overnight.
Nah,
It's
she
no
still
way,
have
bro.
flat.
She still
But
it don't
like,
change overnight.
it-
So
but
it
she
takes
has
time.
lost a lot of weight though.
They
She
lied.
has. So what I'm trying to get you to
He
He
understand.
said recognize and embrace your flaws so you can learn from them. Sometimes it take a little polishing to truly shine. He want her to lose some weight. That's what he said.
But that ain't
That
his
girl gonna
Okay.
be or die.
Okay, now.
I mean keto.
Okay, point. I'm finna give you a point now. His mama felt the same way, that she was fat and she was overweight. She took her ass over there and had surgery and died. So now why would you push somebody else into the same situation that your mom was in? So no, let's stop trying to body shame people.
He told
and
the
let
bitch to exercise.
No, you not get what I'm saying. Now, if it hurts her enough that she goes and has surgery and dies behind it,
He ain't gonna give a fuck.
And shouldn't.
he
If
should.
no, I'm
That's
sorry,
that's
y'all. I'm
bullying.
sorry, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all. We can't sit up here and be a contradiction
bullying.
up here.
I'm not
because
contradicting
no,
myself.
listen,
Okay,
because we
this
didn't
is
say
like, hold on. And
no.
I'm
Listen,
saying
man,
like this.
man,
I say
listen.
I'm fine. I feel I'm fat. Everybody
But
say
I'm
I'm
sitting up here
fine.
saying,
For me, I'm
being
gonna go
a-
to the gym and fix it.
I'm
That's just
pretty
me.
sure everybody at this table just seen a fat bitch and said, "Oh, that bitch, no, she wrong for wearing that." But she don't give a fuck what nobody say.
Okay.
Y'all sitting up here
Okay,
saying,
I'ma say
so he
Listen.
thinks she wrong for wearing that
Listen
and
to
looking
this.
like
That
that.
was
Listen.
amongst each other.
But that was
wasn't on
amongst
the
It don't
ourselves.
matter. It
We
just
didn't
because
do
he
it in
do
the
it the way
public-
he do it, you can't knock him because we
Yes, you
all still
can.
do it.
No, we don't do
Oh,
it in
girl,
the
y'all,
public
it's
platform.
contradictory.
No,
That's
it's
not
Yeah,
contradictory.
ma'am.
That was between
Hypocrite
me and
then.
you.
I'm sorry. Hypocrite.
No, that was between me
That's
and you.
definitely hypocrite.
That was with us having a conversation.
That was him having a conversation with the
With
people
the
that
world.
was interviewing.
With the world.
Give him an interview.
No, that's
What's the
not
next
fair.
subject?
We're gonna
When
move
you
on.
do an interview,
We'll
you
move
have to
on.
be.
This motherfucker
You have to be.
done lost his mind.
I ain't
How
lost
you
my
gonna
man.
sit on
See,
it?
there they go. See, but they right in front of me telling me I done lost
I'm
my
standing
man.
behind
I can
Lizzo.
get offended from
We
this and
moving
them
on to
saying I
the
lost my
Kroger
man.
shoe.
All right, we done got all out of. Hey,
Kroger
hey,
shoe. Now I don't know about
everybody
it
is
either.
getting. I don't know if it's the drinks. I don't know what it is, but we
it
is
some more?
getting out of hand.
Yeah,
today.
get
Come
something
on,
real
Yeah.
good.
let's go.
We're gonna talk about the Kroger shooting.
Now what happened?
Call
Now
you
what
something
happened?
and give me something.
Okay, today. Well, yesterday.
Yesterday?
Yesterday.
Yesterday.
Yesterday at
That was
Kroger.
that.
Hey, we got too much going on. We going again. Here we go. Listen, y'all, we're gonna have to keep a balance so we can all hear and we can hear ourselves think.
Too many sidebars.
We got too much
Conversation.
sidebars. Let's stay on task. Let's do this. Okay.
Right.
So at this point, yesterday it was a shooting at Kroger in East Memphis. A guy was at a gas pump, and they said a Camaro came up and shot the guy. Shot him. Y'all, I'm asking y'all. Y'all doing too much. We're doing too much. We're gonna have to let the show go. on because y'all doing too much and it's taking my concentration. I'm trying to see too much and hear too much, and I'm trying to talk about what's going on. Let's move on. So the guy pulled up on side of the people and shot the man, shot and killed the man in front of innocent people. A lady was in the car with her 2 sons, and she was devastated about her son seeing that. And I can understand that because trauma is real, and we don't understand trauma. Even going back to the Lizzo situation, that's trauma. Listening to someone talk about you or seeing someone being shot down in the middle of the street is trauma. So we have to also think about when we afflict trauma onto others. Because what happens is you don't know how it affects them. So we're gonna have to look at our little boys, our young men, these people in the street are not caring anymore about anything. I mean, it could be road rage or anything, and we're constantly seeing people being shot down in the street over somebody jumping in front of them on the expressway or in the car or anything. So we need to figure out what's going on. Pray for our city.
Baby, well, I just think people need to, because when you said that Lizzo, them two don't even mix. There's 2 different, total isolated things.
No, it's
because if she got high self-esteem to put the shit on, she got high self-esteem to take what somebody gonna say about her. We gonna leave that at that.
I know production don't comment, but I want to comment on that. Robert, you gotta understand this. It's just like with anybody else, do something to somebody. You don't know how you may affect somebody by their action of what they have seen or what you do or what you say to somebody. If you sit around and you call somebody bald head or ugly if they are, you never know. They can have high self-esteem, but guess what? They might not show it, but deep down inside, you can cause them to go slit their wrist and do anything. You just like they say, hey, you run around, if somebody wants to say, hey, I don't fuck with you because you gay, then what would you say then?
Nothing at all.
But you got to understand, it paints a bigger picture. It can drive you to do something that you don't want to do.
Not me.
Somebody hold on and say, hey, I don't like gay people.
I don't care. I'm sorry, I don't care. That stuff don't bother me, y'all. You need to have tough skin, put your feelings in your back pocket. People talk about people every day. All day you can walk down the street, somebody talk about you gonna go slit your wrist. That's stupid on my part. If you elected this, I'm sorry, but that's on you. If I say somebody ugly and they go slit their wrist, I will not lose no sleep on it.
The thing is, Robert, you need to stop thinking about self all the time and think
it's not about myself.
It is.
It's about, no, I'm being honest. Y'all is being wrong because y'all talk about people every day. They can over.
You can tell that it really bothered her because she was doing a show, and in between her show, she addressed Kanye, which made it bother her. She addressed him. I mean,
but we sit up here on this show and talk about Kanye. Y'all can sit up there and say something about what Kanye said about this girl and make him go slit his wrist. What's right and what's wrong? Come on now, you got to have a common denominator somewhere.
Okay, so we talking about the Kroger. We gonna
okay, I'm just saying. But you see that girl right.
So the Kroger thing,
but
I don't know nothing about it.
And when you get done, it's still a personal opinion. And like I said, you have to also think about others when you're doing certain things or saying certain things. Because when you on a certain platform, you cannot attack other people. When you're in a certain statue, that'll be the same way as me sitting on this show and attacking the school board. You get what I'm saying? I won't have a job because I can't do that.
But they in the entertainment business, so in the entertainment business, that's what happens. Like they get paid for their opinions.
No, you
on
got
stuff.
to. You have to.
Know what I'm saying?
No.
Am I lying? They get paid to be honest about their opinions in interviews.
What happened to brotherhood, sisterhood? when Patti LaBelle and Gladys Knight.
Shit, she
and
was sitting
Aretha
up there. We
Franklin,
could go back on that. Them all was talking about each other too. Whitney Houston was talking about Mariah Carey, Aretha Franklin. I mean, Patti LaBelle was talking about Aretha Franklin. I can go show you plenty of YouTube
but
where
they
they was
didn't do it
on
in the
national
open.
television talking about each other.
They didn't do it in the open.
It's on national television. Them talking about each other.
That was after the fact. They didn't do it in the open, Robert.
What do you mean, Vintage?
There
They
was
did
a
the same
sisterhood.
way that they did.
No,
they
did
talked
not.
about it on television. That's why I can able to go to it right now and show you what they said.
Okay, we're gonna move on because
Yeah, we got to
saying
because
like
they making no point.
we made a point.
out the
You just
program?
not hearing it.
I'm telling the truth.
Let's go on to Ezekiel Kelly. Oh, we
Somewhere.
And I know they talking about me, so I'm talking about their ass too.
All right, we gonna move on, moving right along. We gonna
yeah,
move to.
and don't backtrack this goddamn show no more.
You did it. You did say it.
No, I made a point.
I had it there for a long.
We gonna talk about Ezekiel Kelly facing 26 charges. He pled not guilty to all 26.
I know he lying.
What did he say? He was high, girl.
Oh,
He had
yeah,
to say he was high.
I'm trying to see what
The
he
boy
didn't
killed
see.
me. The boy was live on camera talking about, fuck nigga, I'm finna shoot everything. Fuck!
Yep, you heard me. That was so funny to me,
Fuck
Chad.
at the mouth like,
I'm killing everybody. Fuck.
Fuck.
That's what he said, girl.
so who
That
did
can't
it?
be.
If it wasn't him?
That's who I'm trying to figure out who did it.
Oh no.
I mean, the devil make you do a lot of shit, but
He must
you
have
got to
played
know how to
temporary
have self-control.
insanity.
Cause when you wake up from what you done did, guess what? It's done, and that was you, and you got to face your
Okay.
consequences.
Okay.
So you can't undo what's done. It's done. Look at him. He looking dumb on the camera. I mean, I ain't being funny, but you know, family members, y'all don't come looking for me, but I'm just saying.
They buy him a man.
I ain't buy him, Nick.
That was a.
Okay, y'all.
A
The
purchase man,
story
that wasn't
says
paper.
after his plea, Kelly's attorney asked the judge to waive the formal reading of the indictment to save time. The grand jury indicted he's 19 years old, on 2 counts of first-degree murder and the shooting deaths of Richard Clark and Allison Parker, along with over 2 dozen charges, including another count of first-degree murder, 4 counts of attempted first-degree murder, and a list of gun and robbery charges. This might go in jail forever.
His
So,
ass should
okay.
have got the cherry.
Well, one of these people that he killed, one of them his best friend.
Yes.
There was
Okay,
somebody he
so-
was beefing with.
Nah, they was best
were friends.
friends. That's the
The
first
first
person he
person.
killed. So how do you go from being best friends to hatred? To
It
where
happens
you
all
want-
the time.
Them
Nah, to where
drugs.
you want to kill
And
them.
you want me to answer
Them
that?
drugs.
Let me answer that for you.
You want to have best friend, but go ahead.
Let me answer for you, because they were never friends.
What happened?
He was a friend of me. That means he tolerated him because he liked what he was doing. And he wanted to always see what he was doing because he was a friend of me.
And them drugs.
And these people don't understand.
Yeah,
why-
Dwayne, what's his name?
I guarantee you he probably hit a
He was
couple
a
of
father.
lives.
Yeah, he
Took
was a
some
father.
pills
He
and
had-
everything.
He was 24 years old.
He had a little business
He
going
had
on.
stuff going
Dwayne
on.
Tunstall.
And here he go, ain't got nothing going on. And here you go taking his life, but for what?
Because he was jealous.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I don't have
Jealous.
friends. I had some.
That
And
bitch was
I
on
teach my
something,
kids
y'all.
that
I'm
though.
telling y'all.
I teach them outside of my
There
house.
he
That's the boy he killed.
Yep.
Yeah, that's his friend. Outside
Damn.
this house, you don't have a
He
friend.
learned carpentry.
'Cause everybody
and
that
he
you
was
be
doing his own
around,
carpentry business.
There's gonna be something that you doing that's more than them, and they want that little bit that you got.
Yeah.
It ain't got to be this big. It can be this small, but they want that because they don't want you to have it. That's not your friend. I tell my kids that all the time.
Yeah.
Maybe these folks
So
don't
let's
care.
move on. Ezekiel
That's why
took
I always
enough our
tell
time.
bitch, I ain't got shit. I'm good. I'm broke.
I don't keep them around me.
Nope.
Okay, we're gonna move right
A
along.
woman or man got them one time show me her name for me, and guess what? Fuck you.
Yeah.
We're
And
moving.
moving along.
We're moving.
Okay, we're gonna talk about the boys that kidnapped the girl and raped 3 people. I think I saw that boy in the middle before, but I don't know. Remember
He
what?
said South Memphis, girl.
yeah.
That's oh.
What's his name? Robert Easton, Devin Taylor, and Edward Huff
Devin
was
Easton?
charged. Robert
That's
Easton.
the boy that you know. Girl.
That's what you call.
Y'all know that.
Yeah, girl. You know him too.
Yeah, you know
Put it
him
back
too.
on
His last
Put it
name
back on their
Issa.
face.
Is that Carlos song?
I know him and him right
Hulu.
here. Right here and right
Show
Hulu
is.
song. Yeah.
Oh, God.
Oh,
What you call?
so
You remember Kevin? That
Yeah,
just died?
he killed
Lil'
himself.
Kevin that just killed himself.
He killed
That's his
himself.
nephew.
On
Yeah.
this side.
In the
The
middle.
middle.
Yeah, I know his face and the one that
And
was
god damn, that crazy. These folk crazy as hell.
Oh, well, there was new news there because I didn't even know them before. But when I seen that picture, I said, I know that boy.
Them people that
That
they,
boy.
you know, grow
Yeah.
up with.
okay, can we talk about what
We gonna
happened?
talk. They
What the fuck he
Cause
done?
y'all done lost your son.
Oh,
knowing
yeah.
them. Y'all lost
they
the raping part.
they kidnapped the girl. She was standing at the corner of she was, I don't know, I guess she was out there looking for a ride. I don't know what happened, but they
What's
got her in the car.
In South Memphis?
Yeah.
Yep, they got her in the car and they raped her. They kidnapped her, held
Kidnapped
her
and raped her. And
for a while. And then they let her go. I don't understand these people. I'm glad they let her go, Lord. Thank you that they let her go.
But
Yeah.
why rape somebody?
Well, what y'all thought was gonna happen when she left y'all?
But
And
it's
then
fake cat
they,
everywhere.
I'm telling y'all, these motherfucking drugs that these folks is doing is having them do awful things,
But I ain't gonna
y'all.
lie, like whatever the dope here these kids on, like it have in a whole different. Yeah, it's a new type of crystal meth. It had them in a whole. That I believe that's what Ezekiel was on, but them had them in a whole different type of illusion.
Disposition, girl.
They hallucinate.
Yeah, girl.
Seriously.
Oh my God.
I
Like this shit.
know
I,
it first.
I'm gonna just
Take
tell you
part
this.
later.
I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna blow their ass off.
Exactly.
That's what's gonna
Cause
happen.
I have no mercy for you, cause you're not having none for me. At
that's
this
why I
moment.
don't need no pills, because I know I'd be probably locked up.
Baby.
Now I'm not looking for no trouble, but if trouble come find me,
I
if
get
it
I'm
come
gonna
in,
shoot
I'm
your
gonna take
ass.
care of it.
I can't
Because at
believe
this
it.
point, I think everybody that's a citizen and able to carry a gun should have one. Because if these drugs are going to continue to
be
control-
made. 'Cause
control
it's
these
being
people.
made.
control these people, then guess what? They need their ass blowed off.
Sure
We're gonna
enough.
move on. It
Good
just don't make
lead.
sense.
They picked the lady up on September 23rd. They picked the lady up on College.
That's
South
South
Memphis.
Memphis. Right around the corner from.
They knew that girl.
They knew the
her.
bitch.
They knew her. How you gonna call her a bitch?
Well,
She didn't deserve that.
Is she a little girl?
It don't
It
matter.
don't matter. She ain't deserve that. It don't matter.
But
She didn't
somebody
deserve
pick you
that.
up, you want us to
They
say that?
That
she
bitch-
attempted to get
that
out the
bitch-
vehicle.
that
Man,
bitch
let that
look
man
okay.
drop his out the back seat and pointed a
I
Draco
was
style
saying-
whipping at her. He pointed the Draco at her.
I'm right there. I already know it. I mean, girl, if she was in front of me, I like, bitch, what you do? Like, I mean, it ain't nothing. I mean, that there was a term of endearment.
Endearment.
Yeah, it wasn't no mean, no harm.
They would drop your ass off and keep going. They
Definitely would. Definitely would.
Cause bitch, I'm
But out
home.
there, I'd be like, girl,
Y'all finna give me something to eat?
what are you doing?
Where we finna go? I need a cup of ice.
Look, you better rape me with that, girl. You should have left your house.
Baby, y'all ain't got no weed. What
That's why
y'all
you
pick me
rape
up
me
for?
on that feet.
We gonna move right along.
Beat the shit out
Not
your
to make a
ass,
joke
dog.
out of it,
They
I'm
gonna,
sorry.
they
Nah,
gonna
I was
beat
like-
the hell out of you talking
Yeah,
crazy.
I'm dead, girl, because I'm going to check shit out there while they trying to get me.
Baby, look for Annie.
That's why I know. Your little dick ass, that's why you raping folks.
Why you right there? Who you supposed to be, Jeffrey Dahmer?
Come move on, fool. We moving
Look, I had to
on.
put the camera on. We been checking shit out, y'all.
Check the shit out,
Nappy
y'all.
head ass, no hair like having ass.
Look
Come
at
on.
you.
Yeah,
Baby, a
well,
fool. Who
at
you
least
say-
they could have used a little spray, girl. They ain't even trying to fix themselves up in jail. Girl, I wish I would have checked them in. I would have light y'all ass up out there right down
And
there.
then they looking surprised that they got
Ain't
caught.
it?
Ugly.
But you saw one of them looking
I
like he
guess
was he was ready to go to jail. Like, yeah, I raped that bitch. I'm going to jail.
I ain't got nowhere to sleep nowhere.
Ain't it? Yeah, dumb ass. You
Fucking
just
hobo.
hobo.
He
The other
said, he
day.
said he got 3 meals of bologna sandwiches and Kool-Aid.
3 hots in the
They do
cot.
not have Kool-Aid.
Well,
They got Kool-Aid.
Yeah, they used to be.
Oh, they
Yeah, they
definitely
buy
got
chicken
Kool-Aid.
wings now.
Baby, they
But
can
that
get Papa
Kool-Aid,
John's
that
and
pizza,
secret.
Papa
Well, one
John's.
time it was sweet.
They got hot meals.
I get hot meals. I buy hot meals, baby.
That
I
food
know.
nasty though.
I buy
I ain't
hot
gonna lie.
meals. That shit was
food
nasty one. Them noodle nasty one.
That shit nasty as hell,
Shit.
girl.
Is.
Noodle
Nasty
nasty.
ass
Nasty
lasagna.
ass noodle.
You had lasagna?
Hell yeah, they had
That must have been a
lasagna.
Thanksgiving meal.
Yeah, it was Thanksgiving time. I worked down there. I worked down there at that time, fool. Nah, I wasn't in jail at that moment.
Baby, you done went up this 14.
Get them there.
It's a 14 already?
Yeah, this the 14.
Oh, that girl came through. That means she waterproof.
I don't know, but don't try.
What's the next
Move
subject?
right along. Oh, my head. We're going to talk about if a sex offender is caught with the same child repeatedly, should the parents be charged?
Hell yeah.
No.
Hell yeah.
No, the child.
The
should
little
be
bitch
charged.
need to go
the
to
bitch
juvenile
need to go
too.
to jail. They keep on motherfucking getting in the car with
Y'all
them.
been waiting on this
The
one.
parents need to be the parents need to be held accountable. And the motherfucking nigga that keep on going to pick up, they need to cut the dick off. Period.
Period, poo. Period, I, period,
That's my
Here she go.
I, period,
That's my motherfucker cousin.
Okay, so look.
Okay, that was my
Listen.
I'm done.
Listen here. So at this point, you saying that the parent shouldn't be charged?
No. Why am I saying that? That's the next question. So, if this is my cousin. I'm gonna go to my cousin's house spend the night. Well, her mama work at nighttime, but this nigga just hit me up on my phone, and I want to see him. Guess what? You, as my parent, you don't know where the fuck I'm at. I'm at my cousin's house, right?
Well,
So-
my kids wouldn't go. If that's the problem.
No, listen. You don't know this.
Yes,
You
I
don't know what's
You
going on.
listening?
I'ma
No.
tell- Let me tell you.
You
No.
definitely got one of
No,
these, baby.
no, I
You
got-
gonna
let
track
me tell
everywhere
y'all.
I
you
got
go.
mine.
All right, they should have it too. They should be your ass
But
locked
what I'm
up.
saying is, listen what I'm saying.
Okay, I'm trying
What
to
I'm
hear
saying
you because
is-
I want to answer.
He got a
this.
rebuttal.
Hold
He
tight,
got a
hold tight.
rebuttal.
You right though.
As a
The
young
rebuttal.
girl, that this is her intentions and this is what she want to do, regardless if you take her to school, she gonna leave school to go see him. If you take her to church, she might walk outside and leave church to go see
Hold on.
you. You can have all control that you want to over her. You can have
Hold on. Let her
the
finish up.
finder on your phone, but another thing, if you have raised her correctly, you won't have to worry about it. But thirdly, she have got caught with him once, so that was your first lesson to know. Listen, you got caught once, so he done went to jail. He a sex offender registered. You know that, little girl. So why are you going with him a second time?
Cause
That's
he a sex offender cause of her.
Question is,
That's her boyfriend.
this what I'm saying. Question is, little girl, you know this man is too old for you. You know this right now.
I love
So
him.
why? Why are you taking yourself to him
that's her
again?
boyfriend.
Cause it's good.
Are you ready for me?
That's her
now?
boyfriend.
I ain't had it like
Rebuttal,
that.
rebuttal.
As a young lady.
So
Diddy,
let me-
how many
let-
rebuttals we
let
got?
me tell
One,
you.
two. You got one?
Yeah.
Let
Three.
me
We
say
got three
this.
rebuttals.
Let me
Okay.
say this. As my child, I know where you are at all times. If I take you, I'm going to, and I don't trust you, I'm going to stay there with you. If you go to your cousin's house, you would not be spending the night. It will be for a short period of time, but you'll get to go. Not stopping you from everything that you wanting to do, but I'm going to know every move because you're not going to know when I'm going to show up. But at this point, we should have to do our kids, be responsible for our own kids like our parents was responsible for us.
Correct.
My parent made sure that I was where I was supposed to be when I say I was going there.
Cause what
If
that
it was
cousin
covered,
mama is,
it was cut because let me tell you something.
you
If-
gonna know where your child is. Cause that cousin mama right there watching her too.
Because when me and Asia Larry, Felicia, Kim, Treya, Davin, Tasha, Levette. I call a whole lot of names. We all went at the same time. And if we went to the skating ring, all our parents knew we were at the skating ring. If one left, I was snitching on all of their ass.
The tire was a snitch.
So at this point, what I'm trying to get you to understand is a parent, we have to go back to parenting
gotta
and
do
stop
your due
being
deal.
friends with these kids.
Correct.
Because if you're friends with them, that's when they figure they can talk to older people because of the relationship they have with their parent.
And what goddamn house you send this child to? Because if you send them to your cousin house or they cousin house, that cousin better have a parent that I'm sending to that I can trust, that I know they ain't finna let their child out and do shit neither.
But
Now,
the
So
parenting,
if you send your child to their cousin house and they ain't got no damn parental guidance and stuff, you already know your child ain't finna do shit was wrong.
but what I'm trying to get you to understand, parenting. This is parenting. You can't be a friend to your child because when you're a friend to your child feel that you all are equal. So when you're equal, you're able to talk to other grown people the same way you talk to your parent. So therefore, they feel like I'm able to talk to this man because I'm equal. If they had a parent and not a friend, they would see the difference. Because guess what? My child would say yes, ma'am, and no, ma'am to you. Because at this point, a girl should not be telling a man yeah and no. It should be yes, sir, and no, sir, so he can know boundaries. If he don't know boundaries,
it now.
then guess what?
I still do.
That's where he feel that she is able to be talked to and she will go. Because if you show boundaries, they'll leave your kid alone.
Now I'm gonna speak differently because my mama never been my friend,
Go ahead.
and stuff that happened to me when I was younger, I was at a friend's house in which she trusted me to be there. Now was the mama there? The mama was there. Was we gone? We was gone. Did something happen? It happened. But because we was not friends, I couldn't go to my mom and tell her, well, mama, this right here happened, excuse me, this right here happened, this right here took place. Because why? I couldn't talk to my mama.
Correct.
My sister, that's my big sister, love her to death. But I couldn't tell her neither because you finna go tell mama. And then my mama told me that night before everything took place, if this and that happened, I'm gonna beat your ass. So guess what? I held all that shit in.
Right. And then if I...
Now,
Okay, y'all, let
let
Diddy
right,
talk.
'cause that's wrong.
No, I'm saying what you said is
Because I
right.
should have had somebody I think
To
I could
talk to. You're
about what
right.
happened.
You absolutely
So, no,
right.
but there's a
You need to have a friendship with your child.
Did he have something to say?
I'm not a friend to my daughter, but she tells me everything. She'll talk to any of y'all. So having an open door and still being a parent and knowing your child, that's the basis of it. I know my child. I know what their intentions
I got
are.
that shit.
But it ain't
That's
nothing
what
right.
happened.
But it ain't no
That's
such
what
thing as being a parent, but also having a friendship with your child.
It's different because you can't be a friend to your child.
My
Because
mom
I had a friendship with my mama. But I go a trip and laugh and talk about a lot of stuff. My mama had a good time.
I'm talking about it.
Anything that happened to me, I was able to go tell my mama.
She know better.
No, you still had that level of respect.
But I have older friends that I
What's the
wouldn't
next
talk to
subject?
like that as well. Like it's just I think you could have a friendship, a certain type of friendship with your parents.
It's not
to
a
be
friendship.
able to be open enough to talk to your
hold on.
parents.
You don't
That
have
ain't-
a
we done got
friendship
off
with your child.
We done got
It's
off
not a
subject.
friendship. You have
This is a podcast, go.
It's a parenting ship.
it's parentingship. You do not have a
parentingship.
relation.
Y'all,
Yeah,
you can talk, but just know I'm who I am.
I am still. the
Correct. That's
parent.
the
Talk about
respect
it.
part of it. But I'm
see,
just saying.
y'all taking what I said out of context. I'm talking about when I'm able to talk and curse freely in front of my parent. The respect level is gone.
Oh yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So that way the respect level is gone. When I see you and I'm talking to you in front of the principal and you walk away, that kind of
Yeah,
respect
I-
level. I have seen all of this. So I'm telling you on a different level what I'm talking about. So I see where you could get caught up into talking to grown people because of the way that you're acting.
Right,
But
I had
sometimes
to-
grown
So
people,
should the parents be
sometimes
charged or
grown
no?
people abuse
I
their
had to
authority,
smack
honey, and
Dana
they deserve
because
what
we
they
at the
get
school,
from
and
children.
because
So no?
this English teacher, now I hear her
No.
aggression
Okay.
when she talks to me, but she looking at me because she thought I was young.
The
and
parents
I
should
had
be
to go
charged.
ahead and talk to her on her level to where you know that I'm not a child with my child. I'm an adult. So when I talked to her like that, and then he started, I said, son, in front of this lady, because ma'am, I'm
Now
done
you see
talking
what
to
I'm
you for
talking
right
about.
now. This turning your head and yeah head. No, sir. The same respect you give me to her, give me, you gonna give it to her. Cause when you in her class, that's her house. That's her house. She's an adult in that house. You're gonna respect her the same way you respect me.
Now you see where I'm coming
Yeah,
from.
you're gonna do
So
that.
at this point, you're able to see a man walk up to them and have the relationship and talk to them and able to get to their head and be able
I
to
know.
have a
We got 3
relationship
months
with
in.
their child. That's what I'm talking about.
So
Sometimes adults abuse their authority, honey. So they deserve sometimes what they get from the children. I believe. That's just my belief.
I got a friend,
I do.
though. I'm not gonna.
Because I done
lie,
read a
got
plenty of
friend
old
like-
folk when I was younger. And
That's
they
all
deserved
she was
it.
into.
Because my mama taught me to
That's all
yes
she
ma'am
was
and no
into
ma'am.
was older
But
guys
some of
like-
But
these
that's
grown
because
people
she
act
was
like
able to have the
children. So you have to treat
Well,
them
nobody
accordingly.
That's what.
Baby, no
Nobody
ma'am.
That's where you go.
Some of these folks act.
so when
you
it all
go around
boils
here,
down,
you fucking on the
The
children and stuff.
question
I'ma talk to you
was-
like a child.
the
You're on
question
the panel, Robert.
the question
You talking
was
to, you talking to him?
Well, I was talking to everybody, but
question-
y'all always ignore me. So I
the question was
gotta
should the
move
parents
on.
be charged? Nobody answered it.
I did answer.
The
I said
parents,
yes.
the parents should be charged for child neglect. The child her ass should go to jail too.
You
Yeah.
answered it. I want to talk about you.
And the nigga, his dangling should be cut off. He should be put in
Yeah.
jail too.
All right.
we go. Let's move
All right,
on.
we're gonna move on. We're gonna talk. We're not gonna. We're gonna. Since we talk. Okay, we're just gonna move on to Married to Medicine. Did y'all watch Married to Medicine this week?
I watched it.
I didn't. I'm gonna just send it to you. Back to
Okay.
you, Ventari.
Married to Medicine. Married to Medicine was it was kind of juicy this week. They kind of
What happened? What happened? Because you said it ended with what you call asking the question.
they was asking this week about Anila or whatever Anila about our house, and they kind of hashed it out. They talked about it. Her and Toya talked about it. They kind of talked about it, and Anila kind of threw Quad under the bus. And I really didn't think that was fair because Quad told her to bring a friend. She could bring a friend with her. I mean, they still don't throw Quad under the bus because she told her you could bring a friend with you. So, anyway,
But
she threw a Quad up.
that girl.
No, she told Anila to bring a friend. That's what Anila said on
But
the show.
Okay, but on the episode where the girl came, the girl told Quad, "Thank you so much for inviting me," and she was like, "Well, you know I met with you, girl, and stuff like that." Y'all remember that?
I ain't watching.
And well, on that episode at the party, she told the girl told Quad, "Thank you so much for inviting me." And Quad said, "Girl, you know we cool, whatever like that." So she invited the girl.
So at the end
But
of the show,
Neela brought a whole family of
She
folks,
did.
a whole slew. So you can know who was her plus one that
At the
Quad said
end-
bring a friend.
at the end of the show, Dr. Heavily, she got a little heated. She was mad at somebody. Contessa. Yeah, she got really mad at
That
Contessa.
stupid bitch. Ooh.
We're going to move on because we ain't got but 7 minutes and we got two more topics
I
to
gotta
go on.
comment on something. Y'all say
You ain't even watched the damn show. Come on, move on.
Next,
Is it okay to assume that a woman is pregnant? We all know this answer. No,
No.
it's not okay.
It is okay.
No, it's not
It's
okay.
okay.
You don't go up to a woman and say, "How many months you is?"
I'm going to tell you why.
When you do,
Okay.
that is
Let me
Lord
tell you
out,
why.
and she should slap the hell
Everybody
out of
ain't
you.
snatched in the waist, honey.
I'm going to tell you why.
Tell them why I've been tired. Please
because
do.
certain things you shouldn't wear. And if it's a
Okay, now
situation,
don't go
your
back to the
stomach.
Lizzo situation. Don't go back to the
That's
Lizzo
not
situation.
Oh my God!
That's not
Mr.
Lizzo.
I just rest my
When you
case.
get ready, when you get done,
Hypocrite.
when you get done, she don't look pregnant.
Nah, she just big.
She's a
She
fat
just big.
bitch.
No,
And that's all he said.
Do not go back to the Lizzo situation.
I'm not
But
talking
I'm
about
just
Lizzo.
saying, if
I'm
she-
just saying, if you look pregnant in the stomach,
So do
I guess you
look
didn't
pregnant?
say
Hold
that.
on.
So you would never know if
no.
a fat. You would never know if a fat woman look pregnant or not because she's
Don't
a
get
fat
it.
bitch. Fat bitches be looking pregnant.
Don't walk that side like that.
Oh, y'all wrong. Bitch, you're a hypocrite. I'm sorry, Pooh.
I'm a hypocrite.
You're a hypocrite, Pooh. That's definitely a hypocrite.
If I ask you that you're pregnant,
Fat people be pregnant. You don't even know they pregnant because they fat.
we went to a baby shower. We thought another girl was pregnant.
Exactly. I thought she was pregnant. Hell.
But she just a fat bitch. You basically call her a fat bitch.
Nah, there he go. He was
She-
walking
Y'all
under
crazy,
that
girl.
thing.
Y'all.
Okay, let's move on. Come on, cause he didn't take a test.
We gonna talk about the
Okay,
Okay, we ain't gonna talk
Oh,
about it
these
then. We gonna
chicks
talk
here.
about it next week. Yeah,
Oh,
everybody
go
got to
ahead.
finish
We
watching
got-
this
we
show.
got-
we can talk about Jeffrey Dahmer again because he got a lot of shit going on.
Yeah.
We gotta talk about Jeffrey.
We gonna talk about
We
Jeffrey.
got 4 minutes.
We gonna talk about Jeffrey. Y'all
He
watch
sick.
the show.
He
You like
sick.
it, Joe?
You like it.
I ain't like it. I
Right.
ain't finished.
Let me say this. Let me say
A
this
fool.
about Jeffrey Dahmer.
And
He
the
got
dudes
killed.
look just like him.
Yeah, that is.
The show, y'all.
Yeah.
I think it
I
happened.
told you.
So people to say they don't like it
That
and
shit
stuff like.
stink.
That's just like.
We're gonna talk about Jeffrey Dahmer. We're gonna talk about the Meatloaf.
Jeffrey Dahmer. A fool.
I think it happened. And it should be talked about. It should be watched.
I ain't
It
finished
should.
watching it.
I mean, I think you should.
I'ma
watch
just say.
I'm not finished, but he's
Fuck,
sick.
Well,
His
first
dad,
of all,
his
His
dad
daddy got
made
him.
him sick, and he didn't know he was making him sick.
But you gotta think about it. His daddy had images like that in his head when he was little too. His
See,
daddy
I
used to
ain't
think
got
like
there.
that.
I ain't got
And look
there.
what his mama did to
His
him.
mom was.
Dirty bitch. Oh.
She was had postpartum.
I won't care whatever. You don't do your child like
Right
that.
there, the one say Miller.
Oh my lord.
You got my brother fucked
You
up.
got production. I always want to shoot out.
Okay.
okay, I'm gonna
Nah,
say this.
right, it ain't ugly,
Listen, come on,
dog.
y'all. We ain't got long. Let's talk about it. Well, personally, I feel that his parents had issues. His parents had
Like
real
everybody
issues.
parents had issue, but-
no, they were sick.
My
His
mama
mom was
had
really
no
sick.
Let me
goddamn
tell
issues.
y'all, people go through
My dad
shit.
might have asked me.
People like go through absolute shit as kids.
okay.
Be locked up, chained up, can't go to the bathroom.
So
Refrigerator locked up, can't eat when they want to
Mamas
eat.
and daddy
Shit
crackheads,
happened,
not
mamas and
feeding
daddies
them.
crackheads. His parents was in the house. Yeah, they was arguing. Yeah, his mom pulled a knife out on his daddy. Shit, my mama shot my damn daddy.
You heard
What
me,
the
girl,
fuck?
what?
What? Motherfucking serial
And
killer.
I ain't out here
Let me
doing
tell you
shit.
something.
You know, girl.
You can't blame
I
these
done went
motherfucking
to the
parents
most
because the motherfucker
traumatic
crazy,
things in the
motherfucker
world.
crazy.
And I ain't out here killing bitches. So goddamn ain't no excuse.
I be trying to
So-
shoot motherfuckers.
okay, so
That's
we're
why I
gonna
don't
say
need
that.
no gun
Listen,
cousin, girl.
listen,
'Cause I
y'all.
might shoot a bitch.
Listen. So at this point, them making excuses.
If out his mom, he said,
He white.
"Don't, we're not gonna do
Okay.
that. We're not gonna do that.
It's not-
You gonna get us counsel, girl? Don't do
They
that."
sure didn't make no excuses for brother man who was running around. What's his name? Ezekiel. They ain't made no excuses for Ezekiel running around here shooting motherfuckers saying fuck. Girl, he was killing folks.
Now they gonna make a story
Now
about
they
him
gon-
saying his mom and dad were arguing. His mom pulled the
I think his mama here
He was in
crackhead.
foster care.
Oh, girl,
damn,
my
he got a
brother
story for
crackhead,
real.
girl.
So
Yeah.
Ezekiel.
Ezekiel was in foster care.
Oh.
So listen
Oh,
here.
girl, now they feel
Now
bad.
they feel bad for him. Bitch, fuck him. Hell, they probably gave his ass away because they knew he was crazy. 6 on motherfucking 3.
You 603
You
like a
6 like a
motherfucker.
Listen, we got 1 minute left. We want y'all to tune in next week. At the
Baby.
same time, right here. Because subscribe. If y'all have any questions y'all want to ask, please shoot them to Hot Tea Time at Hot Tea Time. And
No, what's
it
the
up.
Gmail? It's T at Hot Tea Time.
Yeah, T at Hot Tea
.com.
Time.com. It's .com. Yeah, that's right. So, if you need anything, any questions for Hot Tea Time, please hit us
up. Call us.
Call
Let
us,
know.
and we're there.
We here for you. Whatever y'all want to talk about, let us know. Send us some stuff y'all want us to talk about.
It's a wrap.
We love to hear from y'all.
Read
Thank
this
y'all,
goddamn disclaimer
and-
because I ain't loud.
Cause a bitch be talking. A bitch be talking.
This don't
Let
be
me tell you.
mad because you're a fat bitch if you watching.
She fat as fast.
That bitch got some money. And she is not worried about the fuck what we talk about. Anyway, we gonna talk to y'all next week. Thank y'all for tuning in. Like, subscribe, comment. We see y'all next week. Thanks.